foot underneath the throttle.
Right.
Right. And when we do come into land, press the balls of your feet into there just to push back to get your bum off the seat, just in case we do come in and hit a little bit hard and you're taking the load off yourself.
Right.
But we should grease it onto the runway. You know? But first flight of the day, you don't know what will happen.
Okay, well, is it safe?
Yes, it's safe.
Right. How many times have you done this before?
Shit, I lost count.
Well,
if on our takeoff,
yes.
we get into any drama and I say, that's the ignition switch there.
Right.
That's up, that's off. If I yell to you, turn it off, you just knock that off.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, that don't touch anything.
What's U4 and V?
UHF radio and VHF radio.
They're your transmit buttons.
That's correct.
Okay.
But we're not using any of that.
Right.
No, we're not
Okay.
hooked up. Got our basic altimeter.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. This mic boom seems a little short for me.
Right.
And that it's not going, notice when I move it more into the centre of my mouth, that's because you get more voice power from the centre of your mouth.
Right.
However, that's just because I've got a big head.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because today is the first time they've been used. Normally we've been using the performance. I'll wait for David to get right first before I hop in. Smile, right? I've been watching them all doing touch and goes and no one smiles.
Well, they're concentrating.
Yeah, but you've got to train them to smile, look like they're having a good time.
You got your thing up your nose.
Oh, oops. Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Mum.
Yeah, why doesn't anyone say hi, Dad?
Well, that's the point, isn't it? Well, mine's a bit smelly.
Yeah, right.
Okay, am I correctly seatbelted here?
Yeah, I'm going to check that in a minute when we do our pre-takeoff checks.
Should I put the on the belt?
Probably just stop it flapping around. That'll turn off. Okay, we're back on
Right.
the air. Yeah, well, as we approach the aircraft, we check the fuel, we check that the chokes are up and the fuel's on.
Right.
Well, I've done that, and that's been, other people sort of look in here and try and tell themselves that it is, but you can't see a thing. So we've done that. We've harnessed ourselves in, we've got the intercom on, it's right. We're going to start our stopwatch in a minute, which gives time our flight. We know that that's working. If we were using radios, we'd do a radio check before we took off. Then the next thing we do is just look that the wind's still in the right direction, the runway's clear. Then I turn over the back and have a look. Look, there's no one on final, and just check that the parachute's in the right place, because if it's a bit windy it can fluff up, but it's laying quite good today. Incidentally, if the parachute won't lay still on the ground and wants to keep blowing up, it's too windy to fly. That's a self-limiting situation.
What's this telling us here?
Well, it's telling us the direction of the wind, that it's blowing directly, almost in our faces. So into the wind is where we want to go. That's just a Reese adaptation.
Good idea.
Because, well, you need it here, not down there, even though the chute's 20 feet above us. So, you know, just before we do fire up again, we will have another double check. But, is that right, Oliver?
Yes.
Okay. There's no one on final. Chute's okay. Ignition on. Start our little stopwatch.
You're going slightly uphill.
Slightly rustling. As I say, we're not up by the time we get to the windsock cooler today.
Okay.
We should be up by the time we get to the third bottom when the chute comes up proper. Right, the runway's clear and clear prop. And if I yell off, turn the
Switch off. Okay, understand.